Confrontation. When I say that word, what comes to your mind? Something positive or something negative? I often ask this question in my class, and most of the times people, raise their hands saying it's something negative. Yet confrontation is something that you would require to do every time you want to set boundaries, stand up for your idea, or call out a lack of commitment on somebody else's part. So confrontation is required, yet done badly it can be negative, done well it could be what I call confront positive. So today we're going to see how to take confrontation and make it positive, and what are the things that we do or don't do can get confrontation to be negative. Now, here's an excerpt from Anna. Anna tells a digital marketing course saying she's attending a class, and her digital marketing course had scheduled the class at a particular time. So here's Anna's excerpt to her digital marketing course. Anna says to her digital marketing course, I joined this class thinking that it would be professional, but it's not so. You're completely unprofessional and you don't live up to your commitments. You're not punctual at all. What does the digital marketing course say? What do you think the digital marketing course says in return? How could you call me unprofessional? Do you know how many people I coach on a daily basis, train on a daily basis? How could you say that? And right there, the conversation breaks down. Why? Because now it's no longer about Anna putting her point across, Anna having the digital marketing course, Anna having the digital marketing coach run the classes at a given time and not and be punctual and not miss those times. Now it's about the digital marketing course coach defending his own ego. All right, so defenses are going up there. How could you make this? Could you advise Anna? Could you make this conversation a little more positive? Is there something that you could do? Pause a bit before you move on. Right? Now, here is how Anna could take that same dialogue, that same idea, and make it more positive. Watch this. Here's Anna to the coach. Dear coach, hello coach. I noticed that initially we had our classes at 11 a.m. The next week you scheduled the class at 12 a.m. and a week later at 1 p.m. Today the class is at 2 p.m. Now that's 4 weeks that have gone past, and in 4 weeks there are 4 times you've changed the timings, and you let me know the timings at the last minute. What this does for me is it completely messes up my schedule and upsets me no end. All right. Now, what's the difference between the first dialogue and the second dialogue? The difference is in the second dialogue, Anna does not begin by confronting the coach, by labeling the coach, by calling the coach unprofessional or saying that this is not done or you're not meeting commitments. No. And there are 2 things that are happening, and these 2 things change this dialogue and make it more positive, yet retains the confrontational element. What are those 2? Anna first begins with data. She, the timings and the dates. This date and this time, second, this time, third, this time, and then 4 weeks, and then this is the amount of times that you've changed. Now, so that's the first piece. This is data, and you let me know this at the last minute. Again, data. But then she doesn't stop there. She takes that data and she says, what this does for me. Now, if she could have taken the data and says, therefore, you are unprofessional, again, the conversation would break down. But she doesn't do any of this. What she does is, she says in the second time, what she does is she says, this is what it does for me. It upsets my schedule. It upsets my peace of mind. And then finally make your request or ask a question. She could either make a request and tell the coach, could you please ensure that the class happens on time? Or she could ask a question of the coach saying, all right, so how do we go about this such that your commitments are upheld and my timelines are also in place and upheld? That's a good way of, and you could end it with a question. So remember, to recap very quickly, begin with data, move from the data to what that's doing to you, what's the effect that's having on you, and finally you can close with either a request or a question. That's how you take your dialogue and make it more positive when you confront. That's how you confront positive.